A pleasure to me all at last, and now we're back at it once again with I Found It First Season 3. So what I have to offer here is probably the last instance of I Found It First Season 3's take on the almighty Bethesda DC trip. At least that's how I officially categorize this variety of massive amounts of photos and videos that I had taken at the time. Some audio recordings and a couple of interviews also took place around that time as well. Because I guess you could say that by 2022, a lot of my network was growing pretty big. So it seemed like it was a good amount of time to eventually get even bigger than I ever was before. But perhaps here in 2025 is the true point in which that the retribution era of Kaiju Force Neo has begun. And it's only continuing to get bigger as time goes on. So I guess you could say I'm pretty proud of myself for how long I've come around and how much I've accomplished. Anyways, though, we got, first of all, the clips in which that surrounded the trip of DC and Bethesda. Miscellaneous things, as we'll call this part. And now, we're going to throw in some bonus bits. Right around here is the point in which that I will go ahead and add in 3 clips that we got of, believe it or not, Choo Choo and his little friends known as Pucker the Pug.
Okay, boys, play nice. Play nice. Okay. Chewy's having a good time.
And beyond. I want people to focus on today.
And we'll see when that happens. Kellyanne, thank you. We lost Mark Penn, but that's COVID cable. Thank you.
All right, boys.
Kellyanne Conway and Mark Penn, thanks for being here.
Boys. Both of you. Tucky. Tucky, get off of him. All right.
I bet you some of you are probably wondering, why am I including these 3 clips in this episode? Well, that's just because Choo Choo, after all, is my boy. And so is Kramer, I will say. 2 children that I have in my custody, and I have every obligation to take care of for the rest of their natural lives. But at the same time, it's also because, like I've said before, I'm feeling rather generous. And I do feel like that this is going to be a recurring theme, especially in this season. I know I have done episodes of I Found It First in the past in which that involved old video clips and sometimes compilations of multiple clips at a time. But I feel like here is where, while some people might find it to be going a little too overboard, I will just say for the record that this is just how it is. With the growth of my channel comes a growth of different possibilities. And with the new possibilities comes the growing of many other things for me to do. And with that in mind, this is, believe it or not, the full conclusification of Bethesda DC. That is the official name of which that I had referred to this entire collage of video clips and photos. Over 765 photos and videos that I managed to get at the time. And while I have come close with other media collages that I put together over the years, we'll definitely not forget about 2024's trip to Orlando. I mean, 11 and a half days spent in an area with over 540 photos and videos. That comes pretty close, but nowhere near the level of Bethesda DC. So, while Orlando 24 still does hold a lot of content in its own right, and on top of all that, it was about a year ago where all that stuff went down, and it sure was awesome. Much like Bethesda DC. Both trips are some of the best, and I will say, they have their highlights, but also some not so great moments, if you will. But anyways, starting with the next episode and onwards, we're going to be trying some more singular bits, as in one clip at a time. So, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, follow me wherever you can find me, and stay on the Hollywood side for more.